Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone on this fine day? The new SpongeBob episode on Friday was insane. Is that the one with baby prunes? Or whatever the heck that character's name is now. Hey. I'm doing all right. I definitely could be doing better, but I'm doing okay. As per usual, I have some audio issues.
Became a member at
Thank you, Shattuck, for being a part of the upper crust for 3 months.
Can we say that plants from Texas
Can we say that plants from Texas are dumb? We absolutely can. All right, everyone's just gonna have to give me 1 second here. For some unexplained reason, I cannot hear the game. I'm sure it's playing. I can see the little audio thing booping up and down. I think you guys can hear it, but I cannot. Let's see. There we go. Now I can hear it. Okay, cool. We're good. All right. Get ready to be cosmically shaken. You can hear the game, but not me.
Movie sets have lots of craft services, so we might.
Oh, that's right. You're the person that says all the opposite of everything for some reason that I don't understand. But welcome. All right. Yes. Cool. So where were we? We were doing the grind here. We had just gotten the doubloon in the auto scroll level. Your keyboard's typing a little weird. All right, I'll have to adjust. Epic Pixel Gamer. So yeah, let's see. We have 4 out of 10 doubloons in this area, so still lots of doubloons to get. Oh, I have to do this again just to get through it, don't I? All right, fair enough. More 20 questions? Oh, I don't know. I'm not prepared for that. I've not had any time to work on the stream, unfortunately. So we still don't have like the SpongeBob effects, unfortunately. But today I've been just working on the season 1 video. It's actually getting there. I have officially recorded preliminary reviews for every episode. You know, these reviews are gonna need probably a lot of editing, I'd say. Some stuff added to them to kind of thoroughly flesh them out. But I actually got all of them recorded. So yeah. Yeah, I was having a little bit of trouble in the sense that I was trying to be a little perfectionist with it. I was like, oh, I want this to be the best season 1 review I could ever do. I want to be so informative and have crazy, oh gosh, you know, super hyper analyze everything and talk about the themes of each episode. And I don't know. I had high ambitions, and I found that trying to have that high of ambitions for myself to do 41 reviews like that, it just kind of made it hard to, I don't know, to feel like any review was ever good enough. This is when I was writing the scripts. So basically I just went and recorded. I'm like, you know what? Just record. Just watch the episode, record your honest feelings about it, talk about what you like, what you don't like, you know, interesting analysis where you have it. And if you don't have it, then whatever. You can always add it later. So I do suffer from that problem of like, I have trouble starting something because I'm like, I just want it to be perfect from the get-go. But, you know, not everyone can be like SpongeBob chiseling away a statue. Sometimes you got to actually put the grind in, have a rough draft, come up with something. Even if it's not good, just come up with something, and then you can further refine it later. So that's where we're at. You love these mini updates of the every episode reviewed series. Makes you feel like you're part of it. Yeah, you are part of the process. You guys definitely are. You're keeping me motivated. For sure, for sure. Because, yeah, I mean, without these live streams, I probably wouldn't be doing a season SpongeBob review. Just because, like, I got stuck on the corner. Just because, like, talking with you made me realize, like, yeah, you know what? SpongeBob is still fun to talk about. Like, I was fully ready to come back and be like, yeah, I'm coming back, but we're moving on from SpongeBob. But honestly, I'm like, you know what? It'd be fun to make another SpongeBob review or 2 or 3. You guys want it. I thought it'd be fun. So why not, right? When you record a video, you always go in with an idea of something to say and then totally forget the moment the mic's on. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, even even when I had some scripts written, a lot of scripts somewhat written, I guess you could say, for the for these reviews, like I went in and recorded it and I'm like, you know what? I don't like the way this is worded. Like, I'm glad that I have the script in terms of like reminding me of all the topics that I want to touch on, but I don't know. I just don't really like my own writing. I'd much prefer to kind of speak off the cuff, and I feel like having kind of a a looser tone in my videos, a more conversational type flow to it all, I find is what works for me. So yeah, sorry, I will look at chat more. I just want to get through this section. It's a fun section. I like the idea of this. I've just done it enough times that I'm ready to be done with it. Still can't believe I actually came back to YouTube. Yeah, there were times that I was like, I don't have any interest in coming back, but I don't know. YouTube is fun to some extent, and oh gosh, it is a good source of revenue in my life, and who could say no to that, right? Why did I say Pie Guy here instead of Pie Guy Rules? I think I want to brand away from the rules thing. To be honest, it's very, very old internet. I'd rather just be Pie Guy. Having a bit of a SpongeBob day, watching my stuff makes you feel happy. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope you have a better day going forward. I mean, granted, there's probably not much left in the day. Depending on where you live, there might be more than there is for me, but I hope your week goes better then. Heading off to Dracula's castle. Nice. I know. If I make any minor change, everyone gets real upset. Oh man, I hope you guys. I hope you don't throw a mutiny when you see some of the changes I've made to the slide design. It still roughly follows the same sort of rule, but the rule. Oh gosh, it still follows a lot of the same design decisions as I've done with previous seasons. But there's a few things that I'm like, well, if I'm going back and changing all this, I might as well kind of redefine, like change some things. Like for instance, having the episode title be in quotes, it doesn't need it to have that in the header. It just kind of eats up a little bit of space on the right and left and makes things annoying for really long titles like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2. There's just no reason to put them in quotes in the header. You know that it's the episode title. The slide design more SpongeBob like. It's based on SpongeBob's house. You'll see. I've thought about showing it off because it is done. The design is done, and basically all that's left on the slides right now is I have to put in the fun facts. I just want to like double check them all, and I still have a few episodes I have to get facts for, and so I haven't put them in yet. Oh god, oh gosh, no, go. It is so easy for SpongeBob to get caught on every little thing. Can I just teleport? I can just teleport past this, right? I don't have to actually do this. Does it make me feel old to have people say they grew up with my videos? Yes. No, I don't know. Also, I think hang on. Is this... Yeah. Let's make this... The full thing actually be on the screen here. How about that? Also, I want to do something real quick. Okay, cool. Yeah, so where do we have to go? Back alley. Oh, it's also... Is it cut off on the right, or is that just me? Yeah, it's cut off on the right, too. You guys didn't even tell me. You guys didn't even tell me. You were okay living with, without a bunch of pixels on the right and left. How could you? Highway, maybe?
Movie sets have lots of craft services, so we might be able to find the old folks' cookies here.
Well, if there's one thing movies are known for, it is definitely cookies.
I don't know. We might have accidentally skipped a little bit, but we can always go through the level again and again and again and again. Gotta scour every inch of this for doubloons. I don't remember if we got the doubloon that was on this course. I feel like there was one, and I think we might have missed it. Not sure. Oh, that's right. The controls are finicky. Did I watch Peppa Pig? No, I did not. When would I have watched Peppa Pig? How old is Peppa Pig? I don't think Peppa Pig goes back to my childhood. Will the quotes be mostly meme lines? Am I looking for more obscure? The quotes I've been intentionally trying to make to mostly use quotes that kind of sum up the episode. There's definitely some that I'm like, well, this is just the really iconic line. We have to... Do I have to hold the button? We have to include the iconic stuff, but whenever there is like a line of like, I don't know, you know, Plankton being like, I will steal the Krabby Patty formula and then run you out of business, Krabs, or you know, whatever he says. Like, I feel like that's a good summation of that episode. So if I can summarize the episode in a quote, I think I'll do it that way. Sometimes there's quotes that I use just because they're good quotes.
43 cents. What would you say is the worst 1990s Nicktoon?
Oh, hang on. Is it reading the super chat out loud for you guys? Because I could not hear it. But thank you, DDD. What would I say is the worst 90s Nicktoon? Okay, you did hear it. Good. The worst 90s Nicktoon. Not Rugrats. Not... I mean, I don't know. I feel kind of mean to say it, but it might be Doug. I know a lot of people don't like Cat Dog these days. I haven't seen it in a while, but I don't remember disliking it. I don't know. The Nickelodeon was on such a roll in the 90s. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for doubloons here. If you guys see doubloons, you'll let me know, right? Huh. Manure. Doug. Rocket Power? Ooh. All right, that's fair. I feel like it's not fair for me to say because some of these shows I haven't seen in a while. But like when I was a kid, I don't know if is Rocket Power actually bad, or is it just because I don't like sports? I know other people don't like it, but I still watched it. I mean, even though I don't really like Ren and Stimpy, I don't think I would not say it's the worst 90s Nicktoon. I think that would be, you know, just not true. I could definitely appreciate a lot of the style of the show. Where do they hide these doubloons, man? I know it's mostly on the buttons, but I've not seen any in a while. I feel like the ones we found were right at the beginning of the level. I feel like if I was designing a game, I would put... Oh, there's a fortune cookie just chilling. I would try to make sure every section had a doubloon, but that's just me. Been reading a lot of cartoon trivia lately. do you know that it was Martin Olson, voice of Chief from Mermaid Buck Boy 5 and Hunted Abadir from Adventure Time, who told Steven Hillenburg to make SpongeBob? Yes, actually, that's in the book that I reference a lot. Well, it was him that he basically said, "You're a comic, you're the intertitle zone. Like, this is it right here. This is your idea. This is your show." Something that I found out recently that's kind of like wild is his daughter Olivia Olson is adopted. They are not actually like blood related, which is like extra wholesome because so much of like her career is doing things with her dad. You know, on Adventure Time and Phineas and Ferb. Like, I think it's extra wholesome that they're not even biologically related, and they seem to have such like a great relationship. Lasky Chupo stuff is fascinating, although dated. Yeah, I mean, I think they had a pretty good run. They got to make a lot of shows. And, like, say what you will about shows like Our Real Monsters that were obviously not giant hits. Our Real Monsters is a very stylish show. Rocket Power is good, not the best 90s Nicktoon, but better. I mean, like, I don't know. I do have to give Doug a little bit of respect too. Again, for similar things to like Ren and Stimpy, that even though it's not really my jam, it definitely was like innovative for its time. And I don't know that Doug is actively bad. It's just very, very, very like uninteresting now. I like Angry Beavers, but I mean, you know, it's I feel like that was maybe one of the less popular Nicktoons of the 90s. Okay. I've never watched Disney's Doug. I have up until recently, I have never seen someone say a positive thing about Disney's Doug. Anytime it comes up in context, it seems to be like in the context. Aha, there's a balloon. It seems to be in the context of, oh god. It seems to be in the context that, like, you know, it wasn't as good as Nickelodeon's. Okay, get that guy. Oh, okay. I was going to jump off of that. Can I get it from the other side? Let's see. Okay, I can't stand on the roof. But recently, Nick Nax did a video on Doug, and he was pretty kind on Disney's Doug. Angry Beavers was quite popular in its first year or two, but its popularity seemed to go down after a while. Popular enough to get 62 episodes. Yeah, and I mean, I'm certainly not, like, dissing Angry Beavers, but just that, like, if I think about Nicktoons, like, if I think about the popularity in terms of, like, how much the show gets talked about now, which maybe is not, like, a complete... Doesn't tell the complete picture, obviously. Like, Rugrats was crazy popular and barely gets talked about now. But I feel like Angry Beavers is one of those shows that gets really overlooked. And that doesn't mean it's bad, just maybe that it's, like, a little bit... didn't resonate as much with people. But... come on now. The best 2000s Nick show, not counting SpongeBob. I mean, I think if we're talking about like popularity, I think The Fairly Odd Parents. If we're talking about quality, I think Avatar. You know what? Actually, I guess Avatar is, well, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, Avatar is a much better show than The Fairly Odd Parents, but they're weird shows to compare. And also, it's just kind of like, I feel like The Fairly Odd Parents, being just kind of a goofy comedy, cast a wider net than Avatar, where, you know, people that like action shows and adventure and like that sort of thing, it's, you have to be one of those people to like it, which is kind of how animation is gone. There we go. Whew. Okay. Is this like they just snuck all the doubloons over here? Is this another doubloon area, or this might actually be just the way to go? Like, I guess if you like the Nickelodeon show that has had the longest lasting legacy at this point, other than SpongeBob. I mean, other than SpongeBob, obviously you have to kind of just like exclude him from the conversation because he, like the Kids' Choice Awards, he just dominates everything. I think we're gonna go. Actually, I think from here we're gonna try to see. Yeah, let's go back. I feel like there might be something else in this area here. This, for example.
At the __ anonymous person sent $2. How was Spider-Man? I might see it. Best Spider-Man.
Thank you, anonymous person. I talked about this a bit last week. I probably still shouldn't say spoilers just because it's only been out for a week, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie. I don't think it's the best Spider-Man, and it does have kind of some significant issues, I think, in terms of the villain, in terms of the second half of the movie kind of undercutting the first half of the movie a little bit. Some of the problems are solved a little easily. Characters are perhaps treated a little bit more kindly than they should be. Villains maybe, but oh, my monitor just shut off. Oh, good. Pie Guy can't seem to get through a stream without technical difficulties happening. Okay, there we go. But yeah, but overall I really liked it. I thought like a lot. I thought it just captured a lot of the like fun of Spider-Man. So I do recommend it. Best Spider-Man actor? Oh, come on, it's Tobey Maguire. It's Tobey Maguire. It's gotta be. Depending on if the Avatar show, like if the new Avatar show can really kind of, I don't know, be really good, I think Avatar might have the best legacy of the non-SpongeBob shows. I mean, the animated show is like near perfect. Like, I don't, you know, I part of why I'm just like turn my nose up at live action adaptations. I'm just like, it's like, why? They already made a show that's just about as perfect as it could be. Why do I want to see it told again, but in a worse version? Why? I'm good with that. I saw a clip from season 2 of the live action Netflix Avatar show, and I was like, I had completely forgotten they had cast Danny Pudi in it. Abed is in it. He is the very, very important character, the Mechanist.
CDCB2 sent $5. Why does Peter Parker wear a belt? So you don't see his Spidey whiteys.
Thank you, CDCB2, for bringing the corny jokes back to the Pie Guy streams.
That should cover my buns.
You gotta have your buns covered. Oh, man. Fairly Odd Parents has a roller coaster of a legacy. Respected and highly regarded. Then kept going down the toilet until A New Wish, and then a lot of people, yeah. A lot of people do say good things about it. See, there's the, you know, live action adaptation of a show that went downhill. I find that it's also weird to talk about like what is the best show or what is the best Nicktoon or whatever. It's like, are we talking about like at its peak what is the best, or are we talking about like overall? Because I mean, I think if you were to take everything from SpongeBob, I don't even like, you know, if you were to average all the episodes of SpongeBob out quality wise, I don't even know you'd end up with a good show at the end of the day, to be honest. Oh man. You always associate Danny Pudi with the DuckTales reboot. Larry, I'm on DuckTales. I love me some Danny Pudi. Oh, I finally finished Doctor Who. Weirdly enough, I just finished it today. Did I do anything with this? Crazy enough, the finale of Doctor Who, the current like finale is references Ernest Borgnine. So there's it's related to SpongeBob, obviously. Yeah, the Disney seasons of the show weren't very good. It did have some positive episodes, but
Jelly in my belly.
Feeling better already.
I do not see any doubloons. But you know what? Gotta keep my eyes peeled. Who is Ernest? Ernest Borgnine, Mermaid Man. May he rest in peace.
At Corrupted Reality 359 cent $2. Much love, P Guy. Been a fan for years.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Keep our eyes peeled. They definitely are hiding stuff.
At Epic Gamer 127 the Hedgehog 2 cent $1.99. Mr. Ring-a-Ding, the only Doctor Who episode I watched.
Yeah, it's a Doctor Who episode that features a cartoon character that comes to life. I liked most of that episode, although the fourth wall joke is just abysmally stupid. Ugh. But the animation on that episode was really cool. The blending. I feel like I'm turned around. I don't even know which way is the way I'm supposed to be going. Because the way to find stuff is figure out the way you're supposed to be going and then go any other way. If there's any other corridors, go for it.
Attila Vidadeed sent $3.58. Are you a fan of The Office and or The Big Bang Theory?
Thank you for the super chat. I am a little bit offended that you put those two shows in the same sentence, but yeah, I love The Office. The Office is great, and I've never watched too much of The Big Bang Theory, but from what I've seen, I am not a fan of The Big Bang Theory. Wait, what? Oh, I just did this other way. Okay. Bazinga. Did I see the Michael Jackson movie? Nope. SpongeBob, the King of Nicktoons. Yeah, he sure is.
At Infi Nerdy sent $1.99. Worst piece of media you've seen recently and why?
Okay, somehow we're here. Well, Doctor Who. Honestly, just about everything in the 13th Doctor's era, played by Jodie. No disrespect to her personally, it wasn't really her fault. Just the writing of that era of Doctor Who, just like abysmal. Like so many of the episodes are just so boring. They make me fall asleep. There's some pretty bad ones in the Disney Plus era too. But like overall, there are multiple episodes back to back to back that are just like so dry and boring, and none of the companions have any personality. And they give her 3 companions, 3 people for her to interact with, as opposed to the usual 1 or 2, and yet somehow like nobody has any personality or characterization. They're all really boring. Is there a doubloon in here? Oh, there's a guy in here. Oh, I finally watched a little bit more of the Adventure Time side quests. And when I say a little bit, I mean I saw episodes, I think 4 and 5, and I gotta say they're a big improvement from the first 3. Episode, I think it's 4. The episode with the Ice King and the Rescue Princess that episode was genuinely really good. I really like that it captured the vibe of Adventure Time really well. So I'm hoping more of the episodes are like that. Definitely excited to watch more, but it's not the type of show that I feel the need to like rush to binge watch. I'm very happy kind of taking my time and enjoying it, savoring it. Someone mentioned doing Two Truths and a Lie SpongeBob edition. I think I had mentioned that previously. I don't know how we do this though. I feel like you guys got to tell me Two Truths and a Lie about like the newer episodes, and I gotta figure out which one's the lie. There's definitely doubloons hidden around here. I just know it. I can smell it. Yeah, I don't know how we do that. If anyone, I don't know how long you can make these chat messages, but or if someone wants to volunteer, and I'll try to look specifically out for your messages. Go for it. Tell me 3 things about newer SpongeBob, and I'll try to figure out which one's a lie. Ow. Thoughts on Codename Kids Next Door? Oh, it's a great show. Holds up pretty well. One of the first Cartoon Network shows to have like a really solid like storyline continuity type thing. Is everyone just typing? Everyone's typing up 3 facts about SpongeBob. That's a cardboard person. Odd. I have reviewed The Kids Next Door. I reviewed all the birthday episodes. Truth or lie? Plankton's grandma returns as a recurring character. I think that's true. Oh gosh. I have no idea what purpose that character would serve, but I'm gonna assume that one's true. I guess we could just do true or false. We don't have to do 2 truths and a lie. It could just be true or false. X thing happened in SpongeBob. That might be easier if you want to send that in. Let's see. Favorite type of music genre? Like alternative. Video game soundtrack. All right, this looks like the end of the level right here. Is there really... They did a good job of hiding things. I do declare. Oh, gosh. Well. Am I reading the new Benton comic? I'm not currently, although I've been kind of... Like, I've been seeing Kuro talk about it a lot. I don't read... like current comics. I don't have the money to buy issue after issue, but if they ever release it in a trade, I might. Let's go up further. Or
@InfiNerdy sent $9.99. I think the way 2 truths and a lie could work is we could have PPS submit fake episodes via a Google form so we have a ton of prompts, then someone else compiles them and quizzes you on it maybe?
Interesting. Thank you for the super chat. Like we could definitely do that. I can't do that right now. I don't know. I could do like a community post or something and have people submit stuff. I don't know. True or false? Plankton regularly attends therapy and talks about the events of the algae's always greener. That one's got to be false. That one's got to be false. Also, oh gosh, a lie from me. You don't know anything about Plankton's grandma. Ah, you got me. You got me. Plankton regularly attends therapy. That's a good one. I think that one's false. I definitely think it's not true. Okay. I don't think there can even be doubloons here, so... Huh. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to the paparazzi street. Can I travel during challenges? Good. Good. Can I turn? Okay. Well, I guess we're doing this then. Truth or lie? There's an episode titled "Kiss of the Nematode." Huh. That is a. Where is Sandy? Hello? There you are. I forget. Wait, what? How do I do this fight? I have to. She has to hit the explosives. We did not manage to do, and then I'm able to get her. Right. Okay. Gosh, there's a lot of truth or lie going on here. Yeah, I don't think Kiss of the Nematode. That doesn't sound right. It'd be like Kiss of the Termite. Dead. Truth or lie? Phil Hartman guest stars in an episode. Well, that's an obvious lie. Okay. All right, where are you, Sandy? There you are. Karate. Yeah, see, the problem is, again, there's just like a lot of comments and stuff, and it kind of gets confusing. Truth or lie? Does Mr. Krabs and Plankton have the same birthday? Huh. I kind of want that to be true. That sounds interesting, but I'm gonna go with lie. Truth or lie? Season 8 is the last standard definition season. Oh, come on. I mean, it is. It's the last season that's fully standard definition. All right, I have to bubble these guys. Okay. Right? Don't I have to? Oh, no, I have to karate these guys. Whoops. Get karate'd.
That should cover my buns.
Lie, but season 8 is the last completely standard definition season. It's not the last season to have standard definition episodes, but 9A should have been the last. But I mean, like, it is still just one season, even though we do split it into A and B. Oh. I'm like, Sandy, you gonna do something? Waiting for me to karate everything. True or false? Plankton disguised himself as SpongeBob's tongue in one of his recent schemes. I think that's false. I think it was Patrick's tongue. I think I heard about that one. Ooh. I think it's funny that the show moved the goalposts for what Plankton has to achieve. In terms of, like, in season 1, literally all he had to do was get a Krabby Patty, which seems like it should be insanely easy, even for Plankton to do. Whereas in later episodes, they're like, all right, no, you got to get the formula, which is like heavily guarded and stuff. I feel like this boss fight did not take me that long the first time I did it. I'm rusty. I'm Rusty Shackleford. Do I prefer gross out in SpongeBob or nostalgia pandering? I mean, I haven't seen a lot of the newer episodes, so, like, on principle, I'm not a big fan of the nostalgia pandering, but maybe it's pulled off well. I don't know. Oh. It does not look like I should have been hit there. All right, can I... Is there any way to get out of this? Can I go back to Bikini Bottom? I'm just stuck in this challenge forever. All right. Or, I mean, until I beat it. It's also funny how Plankton never considered, like, paying someone to buy him a Krabby Patty. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was that easy... if it was that easy, you know, Plankton would have had the formula by now. Even Plankton. I feel like we'd also lose out on like a lot of great episode ideas if you just literally had to get a Krabby Patty. True or false, Mr. Krabs is the real bad guy in the show. Very true. Whole episode explained the backstory of Baby Prunes. Yeah, I heard. What am I playing next after this? I don't know. We might take a break and do some Sporkle or something else. I do also have some other plans for streaming. Some more like loose casual stuff. But I want to get the SpongeBob Season 1 video out first before working on any other projects. Any other big projects, at least. Like, technically gets the formula in Season 7 episode Buried in Time. He swallows it and has some bathroom troubles, but no one stops him. Interesting. Oh, hey, can we get what was, like, up here now? I remember there was a thing over by the ship that we couldn't get before. And then we'll just go run through the next episode. Imitation Crabs is the episode that introduced the formula bottle. Yep, it's not in Season 1. Season 1, it's in Plankton, he just has to get a Krabby Patty. In Fun, he just has to get a Krabby Patty. In Culture Shock, he tries to steal a Krabby Patty. In Valentine's Day, he gets a heart, and it's small, and that's it. That's the whole joke. And then in Walking Small, it isn't even about the Krabby Patty formula. It's about land development. It's like they overcorrected and thought that's what fans want. Endless references and remakes to old episodes. Oh, yeah. I mean, there was definitely a time in my life when I was younger that I would have been like, it sounds great to just, like, reference the best parts of SpongeBob over and over again. Like, I'd like to hear SpongeBob's commentary on things that happened to him. But now I'm like, no, just, you know, keep it moving. Move it forward. Every so often reference something, but, like, come on. We want the show to be funny. Yeah, I mean, that is like the #1 thing, really. I don't know. It's just always funny to me when a show, like, is a certain way for a long, long time and then eventually overcorrects and goes, like, way too far in the other direction. Oh, here we go. Now we can use this to... Aha! Oh, wait. Can I not jump with that? Like, if SpongeBob had referenced older episodes, like, all along, consistently, I don't think it would have been that, like, weird. But not only did they go so long without doing it, but now, from what I hear, it's just so much all the time. All right, what's up here? Ooh. Okay. Just like a whole little area. What is this even for? Oh yeah. Man, this power-up really sucks. Wouldn't have a problem with it if it's done in a clever way. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I'm not like every reference is bad. It's just shows like Doctor Who had this problem too. That like they just kept referencing over and over again, like, you know, old Doctor Who again and again, and it's just like it's not special if you do it all the dang time. Is there nothing else up here? What is the point of this area? Very confused. Surely I have to be able to get higher, right? Swag. Oh, it doesn't look like I could actually jump up there. Okay, well. Cool. Is this just like... I don't know what this is. It reminds me of the last level, but... Is this just a way to get this power up to take it elsewhere? No, because we could get it down there. I just don't get it. All right, well, great. I get nothing. Suppose we could run around with this thing and see if we could do anything cool with it. Wow, jellyfish can withstand that blast. Yeah, we did that. We have 0 out of 8 doubloons in Bikini Bottom. What? That's kind of crazy. What am I eating for dinner? I had Jersey Mike's. Quite enjoy their Sammys. Yeah, no, we're not doing big fish tonight. Oh man. All right, well, I don't see anything else to do.
No more chafing.
I guess we can just hop on to the next level. Oh yeah, that's right. We had something to do with Gary here. What are we trying to do with him? Oh, we need to go to get like a potion from the witch or something. Yeah. All right. To Pirate Goo Lagoon, we gotta find Spot's hiding spot, find 5 lost pennies, and get 6 doubloons.
So SpongeBob and Patrick return once again to this swashbuckling expanse. Admiral Prawn may have said au revoir, but those delicious pie bombs continue to rain down.
Thank you, French narrator. Watched most of my Square 3 videos. I love them. It's a shame there'll never be new ones. Guys. Look. Just appreciate that there's gonna be new season reviews. I know. It's okay. It's okay. You know, we can let some things go. I thank you so much that you enjoyed it in the past. I'm sure some of them are pretty outdated. Jersey Mike's is good. It's a little pricey, but it's good. Hello there, Eli. Ah, stuck. I thought the narrator said that guy was gone. Why is he still making puns at me?
You cannot run forever, but I will certainly make you try.
Okay. No fillet of fish, no. Truth or lie, there's an episode in season 17 called Choir Men, where it's revealed that Barnacle Boy sabotaged Squidward's event to join the choir as revenge for being called Big Nose. Oh, I want that to be real. It's obviously not. Choir Men. Oh gosh. Of all the episodes to do a sequel to. How far is the season 1 review? I mentioned earlier that I recorded first drafts of the of each episode's review, so I just have to edit the audio. I have to finish up the slides. There's some fun fact stuff I still have to do for the slides, and then put it all together.
I knew I could count on you, Patrick.
Who wants a pineapple pie?
That sounds like you know, it'll be quick, but it's still gonna be a little while. I'm trying to be as speedy as I can with it, but life gets in the way, you know. Like I mentioned before, I am glad my MacBook seems to be able to like be working for everything. Because otherwise, if I didn't have this MacBook, we would be in deep trouble with the SpongeBob video since my computer's still broken. Oh yeah, let's switch our costume. Let's see. Who do we want to be? We'll be cuddly.
These guys, they think they're famous.
Plankton disguises himself as the Splinter. Yeah, what's the dumbest thing that Plankton could disguise himself as? How about, he disguises himself as a Krabby Patty. In order to steal a Krabby Patty, I have disguised myself as a Krabby Patty. Nah, that's definitely not the dumbest thing. A rock. Is there any organisms that have 2 cells? I don't know. He disguises himself as like Larry the Lobster. And then the episode's about how like, wow, Plankton can really do a good Larry impression. I really thought finding the stuff would be a lot easier. We are going a little bit. Wow, we're going a ways without finding things. It's kind of crazy. Wait, he did disguise himself as SpongeBob's tongue? I really thought it was Patrick's, huh? Well, I mean, I don't think it makes it any less weird. Aha, glowing. I remember this. Boom. Woo. 1 gold doubloon. And nothing else. Okay. Gotta check, gotta check. Yeah, I haven't really like looked too hard at my original season 1 video when making this new review. So I guess I don't really know how different the reviews themselves are. Part of me wanted to kind of make everything 100% all new, like pick different quotes and different highlights and things like that. But I'm like, nah, you know what? If something is really still the best part of the episode, I'm gonna write it in as such, you know? I did write new descriptions and like everything. It's more that I just kind of like, I didn't look at the older stuff. So if anything is similar, it's more of like because my opinion or my thoughts have not changed, as opposed to like just me reusing old content. Have I ever seen the Victorious episode where people think Sikowitz is the voice of Plankton? No. Interesting. I have not seen that. Is this true or is this another lie? You say the words absolutely hilarious in your new season 1 review. Well, you'll just have to wait and see on that. I do get the sense that, I don't know, one of the reviews will probably annoy people. I don't know. I don't know which one. I mean, I guess I don't want to give too much away. But you guys are going to be really upset when you hear what I have to say about the episode Plankton's New Bicycle. What if I talked in code? What if I'm like, the episode where Big Nose gets back pain is certainly one of those episodes. You know what I'm saying? I'm Was Stupid is not in season 1. Back from your cruise? Hey, hopefully it was fun. They should do an episode where Plankton tries to distract SpongeBob with just everything that he's ever loved. You know, and it could be a big nostalgia episode. So like bring back. Oh, I jumped over that. Cool. I think we did this before, but just to be sure. But you know, bring back like mystery and I don't know, just everything. Bring back everything in an attempt to distract SpongeBob and steal the formula. You loved Plankton's new bike? Oh, I'm so sorry. What if, should I say how many good old SpongeBob episodes are in season 1? Should I say? Because I'm pretty set on the, even though the reviews are still gonna need to be edited a little bit, I'm pretty set on the ratings. I can tell you right now, the answer, it could be 0. Mystery hasn't returned. Really? That's surprising. That seems like an obvious, like, well to go back to. SpongeBob enters mystery in like a race or something. How many? I will say it is less than 42. Less than 42 SpongeBob episodes. Plankton's new bike is goated. You better not talk bad about it. Oh gosh. I was gonna say they should make an episode that it sounds as it sounds as boring as possible, but we already have waiting. We also already have shuffleboarding. So Mermaid Man is based on Adam West Batman. Wouldn't it be funny to have a different actor play an alternate version of him that went mad from the tickle belt and becomes the Mermaid Man who laughs? The Mermaid Man who laughs. Oh man. Yeah, and then we can get the 3 dirty bubbles. The famous story where it reveals the dirty bubble has actually been 3 different bubbles the whole time. The Tom Kenny one, the Charles Nelson Riley one, and a 3rd one, and the clean bubble. All right, good. We're probably missing so many doubloons in the main hub area because these side quests probably give us doubloons. You have 2 Mez and 1 SpongeBob in season 1. All right, so now that I have like my opinions kind of solidified on season 1, I'm gonna ask you guys, what do you think is the worst episode in season 1? Not what you think my least favorite is, but what your personal worst episode in season 1 is. I want to know. And why, preferably, if you feel like sharing. If you don't, you just throw out a title. Teenage Gary. Okay. Yeah, one of the things I did really try to do when working on kind of the reviews and stuff, and up until now, I really did try to kind of avoid looking at people's opinions, like Googling, like, oh, what do people think about this episode? Like, I tried to kind of, and I tried to avoid talking about the season too much with other people. Like, I just wanted to kind of keep my opinions, and not be swayed by anyone else. But now that I'm pretty set in what everything is, I'm curious. I wanna hear some opinions. You can't sway me. Fools in April. Okay. I was a Teenage Gary. I guess I can't really comment. Dang. I asked for these opinions and now I just have to sit here and be like, yes, that certainly is an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants season 1. It is an episode that is one of 3 ratings in my opinion. Sandy's Rocket. Neptune Spatula, Nature Pants, Texas, and Opposite Day. Okay. Dang, maybe you guys won't be that upset with my opinions. Rock bottom. That kind of language will get you a ban around these parts. Unless you're misremembering. Home Sweet Pineapple. Which episodes happen in season 1? Okay, so it starts with Help Wanted, and then you got Reef Blower. There's Tea at the Tree Dome. There's Bubble Stand. Rip Pants. Yeah, you got Jellyfishing. Whoa. What's paired with jellyfishing? Crud, I was doing so well. Oh, pizza delivery? Pizza delivery paired with jellyfishing?
Thank you.
No, pizza delivery is, I think, a little bit later. Oh, plankton. Plankton is paired with jellyfishing. I remembered that. I didn't see it. You got Merman and Particle Boy 1. You got Sandy's Rocket, Opposite Day, Naughty Nautical Neighbors. You know, those episodes. Those type of episodes. Hey, I see something glowing. Oop. Yep, we are wearing the costume from Bossy Boots. It is true. Oh gosh, wait, can you just... It's an invisible wall. Okay. Yar. Boom. Oh gosh. What did he say? Pasta on the cruise was a mixed bag. They had some that you liked. I love the Alfredo and the beef noodles. Some that made me sad. Now that you're back from your cruise, I can talk about how much I don't like cruises. I mean, I hope... I love... The idea of cruises is great. The cruise that I went on, I got COVID, got horribly sick, and could not leave the room. My wife got COVID too. It was horrible. It was just truly a miserable experience. And I don't like that on a cruise you have like no control over what happens to you, generally. So that's just me. But I like the idea of cruises, and if you had a great time, I'm happy for that.
That should cover my buns.
Yeah, it was horrible. But I should point out, this was a cruise from like 2 years ago or last year. I did not go on this cruise in like 2020. It was not. I did not go on a COVID cruise. All right, listen, that was not on the itinerary. Can I make a playlist of all the videos I've done collabs with? Why? Like not on my channel? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, we had a room that didn't have a window, and we also did not pay for the internet because we wanted to like do kind of a no phone trip. So we had nothing to do. The TV reception was spotty. We just literally had nothing to do. I took a shower like every hour just to try to like flush my nose and just to do something. It was rough. It was a very rough time in my life. Oh goodness. I was not COVID patient 0. Calm down. Yeah, I'm fine now. This was like 2 years ago. Playlist on the collabs I've done that's not on my channel. Yeah, but I don't know them. I don't know. Let's see. I'm sure someone's made something like that. I don't know. There's that one Mr. Enter video. I was I think on a Nintendo video. I think I was on Nintendo's review of Truth or Square. Not to bring up that episode.
No more chafing.
You didn't get COVID in 20. Oh yeah, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I was on Nathaniel Bandy's channel a few times. I should see if he wants to do anything collaborative again.
I'll never let you down, SpongeBob.
Sorry, I know a lot of people like cruises. I don't mean to be a negative Nancy. I had a very bad experience on one, and I think I'm good. I think that's all the cruises I need in my life. Since I love seafood, do I like lobster tails? Oh yeah. Which SpongeBob character would be the most delicious to eat? I think Larry, to be honest. I love crab legs, but have you seen Mr. Krabs? Like, there is no meat on them legs. So, you know, maybe in the claw, but that dude did definitely skip leg day. Do I plan to collab with Shadow Streak? Well, it's funny you say that. He was supposed to be on the stream with me, but I couldn't get, I had technical issues and I couldn't get Discord to come out of the OBS speakers. There's definitely a way to do it on Mac. I just needed a little more time to figure it out. So I told him, you know what? Chat is more important to me. I can't be late. Get out of here, Shadow. Get out of here. So he'll probably be hanging out with us in a future week. I don't know. Is Nathaniel Bandy doing well these days? I think he is. Honestly, I don't talk to him that much. But every so often we check in. Last I heard, he was doing good. Thank you for the list. I did a collab with Animat. It's titled Incredibles 2 Best Minions featuring PIEGUYRULZ. Cool. Yep, I did a Cartoon Lover 98. I did one of his animations, which I don't think is on his channel anymore. I don't know if that exists anymore. You love hearing me talk. You can be negative. Aw. Well, thank you. I try not to be too negative. Look, it's not easy having opinions all the time. Like, that's the thing. It took me a long time in life to realize, oh, not everyone has as many opinions as I do. Like, sometimes people watch things and they're just like, yep, that was good. And then they never think about it again. Like, that's a foreign concept to me because I just always have opinions. An opinionated guy. You'd eat Admiral Prawn? Yeah. Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, Cartoon Lover, he made a comment on, I think, the first stream I did back or something. Hopefully he's still doing good out there. He made an animated short that got, like, some sort of a award, or he entered into a festival. And it was really good. I watched it. It was very good. It was a take on Pinocchio. That guy's got such good talent. I'm smarter than most people. Yeah, no, I don't think so. No, I'm definitely not. No, I just get very focused in on various topics, like media. Come on, there's got to be more stuff over here. Oh, okay. Well, that is a thing to hit up there. I don't know that it's like a doubloon button as much as it is just like a thing. But let's do this first. Whoa. Okay, just that. Okay, okay. There's a random hoop over there. Weird. Okay.
I'm ready to hang 10.
Oh gosh, I thought I got the second surfboard there.
You really are my best friend.
Ugh. Oh yeah, I did do. I don't even remember what I collaborated on with Phantom Strider, but I was his audio editor for a little while there. Yeah, I've worked with a lot of people, man. I've worked with a lot of people, some of whom I have no interest in working with again. But, you know, a lot of them were great people. Oh gosh. Pop Arena talked about I Meet Fred recently. Yeah, he did a Knickknacks sample platter on it. I tend to not watch his sample platters. I don't know. I very much enjoy his retrospectives. I'd rather just wait for him to get to the whatever show, you know. But I totally understand why he does it. Sometimes you just want to skip ahead, you know. I worked with him on the worst and best SpongeBob mobile game. Huh. Yeah, there was a period in time where I would just do anything for anyone. If anyone wanted to collaborate. Do I remember when I was interviewed by Alpha J? Yeah, I do remember that. That was definitely something. It's so weird, man. Like, I don't want to say I'm a celebrity, but like to a small handful of people, I'm a big deal. And that's really neat, but it's also very strange because it's like I'm also basically a nobody on YouTube. So later, Farhad. Woo. Oh man, I hurt my neck because again I've been using my MacBook, so I don't have like an optimal desk layout currently. Like I had just gotten my desk to be exactly as I wanted it with my PC and everything too. Like back, you know, I got a bunch of peripherals like headphones and Stream Deck type stuff, and I had gotten everything to the way I liked it, and now we got this situation where I can't use my desktop, and so anyway, I just had my MacBook as like a second monitor. I have it plugged into an actual monitor, and I just kind of had it off to the side on my desk because I didn't have room for it, like too close. And I guess yesterday I was just looking at it too much because I put a crick in my neck. If you've never had to deal with this, I envy you because I've had this a few times, mostly with computer monitors, not setting it up well enough, but like that awful pain where if you look a certain way with your head, it's just shooting pain. Horrible. Anyway, I'm dealing with that today.
I bet we can find Mr. Krabs' lucky pennies here.
Can we just give the guy
At the underscore anonymous person sent $2. Have you seen the Friday movies starring Ice Cube?
No, I've never heard of that. Is it based on the Rebecca Black song? Or is it based on Cartoon Network's Fridays? Hope I feel better. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it'll get better on its own. I might have to put some Icy Hot on it or something. If I'm looking straight on like I am now, it doesn't hurt, but I'm not a nobody. Oh, well, thank you. I'm not putting myself down. I'm just realistically speaking in the grand scheme of YouTube, I'm a nobody. It's not like I'm not like woe is me. Like it's fine. I don't mind. It's just very funny.
So slimy.
Oh, well, thank you guys. Thank you. See, this is what I mean. You guys are very kind, and I appreciate it so much.
call it a day?
I don't know about you guys. This might be the last stream where we play Cosmic Shake. Unless I look up a guide, I don't think we're finding everything, and I don't know. I think we'll keep going through the levels a little bit, but we'll either end it this stream or next stream, potentially. Mostly depending on what you guys want. I'm having fun with the game still a little bit, but it is a little frustrating that we are kind of going few and far between actually finding things. I wish there was maybe like an in-game way to track it a little better. Like I wish each of the teleports like had a check mark if I found everything in that area. That's just kind of a nice quality of life feature when it comes to collectathon-y type stuff. But alas. Oh, I see something over there. Woo. The guy on the penny. I know I don't have my icon in the upper right corner. I don't know what happened to that. It's just gone. Hang on. Let me see if I can get that back real quick. I gotta get the guy on the penny. The pie guy on the penny. Oh, that's right. Oops, I accidentally deleted it off my computer. Well, we gotta put something up there in the corner. What silly pictures do I have on my computer? Here, you know what? Let's see. Which one of these am I most proud of? Here, I don't know. Do this. Boom. It's a reflower. Can I get it a little more on screen here? Yeah, there we go. Woo! Reflower. Boom. There you go. There's your sneak preview for the season 1 video. It's a reflower. Why? I have no idea. Where's that guy in chat that loves the guy on the penny jokes? we're literally collecting pennies, so this preview blows. I think it sucks, actually. Okay, thought there might be a doubloon like up if you tilt this thing the right way. Okay. Aha. There's spot. Woo! I spotted him.
I'm ready to hang 10.
You missed the guy that rants about Avatar. Yeah, I know. I definitely miss having a bigger stream audience. Not that I have a small audience now, but just there's a doubloon over there too. But yeah, like I said, I do have this idea, this grand idea of reviewing years of Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, like looking at the promo materials, what shows aired that year, what episodes aired that year, contests, like everything. Trying to look at everything. I compiled a lot of info for Cartoon Network 1998. But like I said, every time I sit down to work, I'm like, let me work on SpongeBob season 1 because that's what everyone wants to see. So it's kind of taking a back burner, but I would still like to do that. I was thinking it might be fun to. I'm lucky I still have you. I genuinely am. I really appreciate everyone that's here. Yeah, see, if I don't talk about Truth or Square, everyone leaves. It's very true. Half my audience just wants me to watch Truth or Square at 20th time. Oh, man. No, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. But there is something special about doing non-gaming streams, you know? Yeah, so what I was thinking is I'll do it like... I'll turn the webcam on. I'll actually put the webcam on, and I'll deliver it like I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation. I'll be like, all right, in the year 1998, you know, Cartoon Network had this episode, this season, this show. They aired only reruns of Johnny Bravo, and they did this and this. Like, what do we think? Like, where do we place it on a tier list of Cartoon Network years? And I can get you guys' opinion, and it should be fun. It should be fun. I'll walk you through like all the cool events they did. We'll do it. I can't see anything. Okay. You want me to eat another fillet of fish? Smack. Okay. So there's something over there. How we doing? We got 5 out of 8 doubloons. That's pretty good. 3 out of 5 pennies. All right, we're actually doing pretty well on this level. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it'll be a fun idea, but I mean, I don't know. It needs the right, like it needs a PowerPoint presentation. It needs me to have like a certain energy, and hopefully we could get like a good audience too. I would love to hear everyone's like memories of certain years, or if you weren't around for that year, or weren't watching Cartoon Network or Born, or Nickelodeon, you know, just like your thoughts or whatever. I don't know, it'd be cool. Hopefully it'll be a fun collaborative thing. We'll see. But like I said, it needs proper like prep. It's not the sort of thing that I could just go on the Wikipedia page or something. Like, it requires a lot of kind of research and labeling of, like, you know, here's what was happening this year, looking at schedules and stuff. All right, so we did get a doubloon that's over here. Do we think there'll be another doubloon? Actually, I think did we see another one? I can't remember. We might have gotten it. Hmm.
They should call you the Crying Dutchman, for you are a little baby.
I should create a wiki that exclusively talks about Truth or Square. Yeah. Am I the only fan of Truth or Square? No, that's Nintendo. Nintendo is a Truth or Square truther, and I can't abide by that. It's tough. It's tough to be friends with someone like that, you know? Not really. Okay. What's on Steam? Amanda the Adventurer, based off of Dora the Explorer's Blue's Clues, another kid show. It's also a puzzle game. Can be hard at times. Interesting. Oh gosh. Is Nintendo the thing I call my Alta account? Oh goodness. Oh, I gotta remember to stretch. Gotta remember to stretch. Don't want my neck to get worse. We didn't do 20 questions tonight. You guys couldn't handle it. Now, do you want to do 20? We could do 20 questions. I don't know. We might need to like revise it somehow. Make it a little bit more streamer friendly. I don't know. I should maybe get more mods in chat. People that can actually help me put together certain things. I don't know. Oh gosh. Is that a reference to the Wrath of Khan? Kaboom. People can only ask questions if they donate. I mean, I would do that, but I don't know that we have enough people that donate, and I don't want to make people feel like they have to, you know? Oh. Mods are real. Yeah, we got CDCB. He does a great job. That's part of why I'm like, I don't know if we need any more. He does a great job. Also, I feel like, again, right now, because we have such a, you know, like a tight-knit community here, no one's really been causing problems, so. This whole character was a reference to Khan in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Really? Oh, I did not remember that. Oh, although this did make me think of the horrible Magic the Gathering Star Trek cards that are coming out. I miss Magic the Gathering. I miss when it was a real game and not Funko Pop, the card game. Makes me real sad. I quit the game around that time. If you've never played Magic or heard, I mean, I'm sure you've heard of it, but basically they decided that instead of developing its own universe and story and everything, they're just gonna do endless crossovers forever. And they started with The Walking Dead of all things, and then they were like, no, we promise the crossovers we do will be more thematically similar to Magic. And then they did Lord of the Rings, and everyone was like, yeah, it's thematically similar, we're happy. And then they did all sorts of weird ones like The Office and SpongeBob and Fortnite, and it's horrible. And then they did sets of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Avatar, and just so many different properties. They're just shilling out to anyone, and it sucks. It just completely ruined it for me. Totally broke like immersion. Like I like Avatar, but I don't need Avatar in my Magic the Gathering game. Gosh, sorry. I know probably a lot of you do not care about Magic, but it's the sort of thing that, like, it's invaded a lot of spaces lately of just this everything needs to be a big crossover of IP mush. You know, it's like the Space Jam 2ification of everything. Ready Player One. I don't know. When am I gonna rank the SpongeBob movies? Well, I gotta watch them first. It has legitimately been a very long time since I've seen any of the SpongeBob movies. The second movie I probably haven't seen since, like, I probably watched it like a year or two after it came out for the review. Oh no, I don't play Magic the Gathering anymore. I quit entirely after all this nonsense. I used to, though.
The old cannon still pack a punch, no? I'm going to get you.
I knew I could count on you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick, for putting me here. Thank you. Okay, good. A little worried we were trapped there. Can I go in any of these buildings? It doesn't look like it. Oh, there's something. Let's see what these pennies look like.
You cannot run forever, but I will certainly make you try.
Yep, that sure is the fish on the penny.
Another prize penny for the collection.
Yeah, Richard Garfield is related to James Garfield. It's true. It's genuinely true. It's a pretty bonkers fact. Well, it also didn't help that when they started doing all this crossover madness, they also started raising the prices of Magic the Gathering, and so I'm like, well, it's easier for me to just nope out of here than endlessly throw my money at something. Did I ever play Nicktropolis? Yeah, I think I might have a little bit. It's like the Nickelodeon MMO type thing. Yeah, I vaguely remember it. It was kind of like Neopets, but for Nickelodeon, kind of. I think.
I'm going to get you.
No, you're not. I already got you, Mr. Prawn. All right, so we got a half hour left. Just quick poll. Let's do a quick poll. Let's see. Oh gosh, while SpongeBob gets bombed here. One sec, guys. And start poll. There we go. Okay.
You cannot run forever, but I will certainly make you try.
Yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards moving on. Again, as much as I like this game, I think I feel like we've kind of seen it, you know.
That should cover my buns.
I am going to run you ragged.
Yeah, I think what we might do next, maybe next week we'll try Sporkle. See if you guys enjoy doing Sporkle quizzes or something. Actually, if anyone's on Sporkle and wants to make Sporkle quizzes like specifically for me, feel free and I'll play them on stream. There isn't really any cool bonus for 100%. Okay, to just move on. Yeah, that's fair enough. Can we unlock any more costumes currently? Whoa, let's oh, here we go. Oh, we sure can. Oh, these are funny costumes. Huh. Amazing. Favorite day of the week, and why is it Tuesday? It is not my favorite day of the week. I don't know. I like Sundays because I get to hang out with you guys. My favorite day of the week is a day ending in Y. Wow, you guys are pretty split on if we should move on or not. I think, let's put it this way. If we do play this next week, I think we'd have to maybe look up a guide or something. Cause yeah, I don't want to just keep running around making no progress forever.
They might be
Why are they humming? I don't like that sound. I don't understand what's happening, and I don't like it. This is conspicuous here, these platforms. Okay, so we're back to the start here. All right, let's oh wait, what's this over here? Hang on.
Who wants a pineapple pie?
All right, cool. Let's go to prehistoric kelp forest. Find spot, find hot objects.
SpongeBob uses the
Tuesday was your birthday? Oh yeah, I knew that actually. You commented. Happy birthday again, Madeline. Everyone wish Madeline a happy birthday. Do it. Do it now. Aha. Happy grunting. I feel like this is a pretty short level. Oh gosh. Here's a question. Have any of the characters on SpongeBob had a birthday episode? I mean, Plankton lies and says it's his birthday in his first episode. I feel like there's probably an obvious one that I'm forgetting, but other than the 117th anniversary of the Krusty Krab. Oh yeah, SpongeBob's big birthday blowout. That's, you know what? That's fair. That's very fair. That's very fair. I knew there was an obvious one I was missing. Oh yeah, whale of a birthday, duh. Yep. Good call, good call. Letters of the alphabet, A, B, C. Krabs had one recently? Really? That's interesting. Sandy's birthday is in Feral Friends. Oh yeah, okay. Overbooked was Patrick's birthday. It was? Patrick has a birthday? Patrick doesn't have a birthday. Or does he? When is Squidina's birthday episode? Everyone's demanding more Squidina. Oh yeah, waiting. Yeah. So with the season 1 review, one of the things I was kind of trying to do is to play both sides in terms of like, I'm going to allude to certain things that happen in later seasons without explicitly like going on and on about them. Like talking about Patrick's characterization in season 1, it's impossible to kind of to not mention like, well, you know, this is different from how he is later portrayed. So I'm gonna try to kind of be like that. Like I'm not gonna be like, you know, unlike how Patrick acted in you know, Smooth Jazz and Bikini Bottom. Like I'm not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna compare them strictly, but I'm gonna kind of try to be like, well, you know, in later episodes they do it like this, but in season 1 this is how they do this. Like I think I'm trying to find a medium ground on it, because it's hard to not talk about season 1 kind of in context of what the show goes on to become, you know? Right, like Bubble Bass. Like it's hard to talk about Bubble Bass without mentioning that, like, yeah, like 10 years later they decide to pick him up out of the old ancient character bin. You know. But I am trying to, when I do make comparisons, even among season 1 episodes, when I do make comparisons, I'm trying to be like good about it and not superficial or reference too much, you know? I mean, one of the easiest ways to review things is to kind of compare them to other things. But yeah. I just definitely don't want to be as obnoxious as I am in like seasons 9 or 10 reviews. Paiga, you can't just make up characters like Squidina. I can and I will. I'm surprised 46% of you want me to, oh gosh, to stick with this game still? Really? Those of you that want me to keep playing, like what? Why? I mean, other than that, this is a fun game. I don't know. You think we'll see the Krusty Krab 2 again? Maybe in another movie. I could see them referencing it in a movie. Like, that seems like the sort of thing they might do. If they ever wanted to kind of make a more, like, direct sequel to the first movie, I could see them kind of referencing it. Played the Patrick Star game. We'll get there. Do I think season 2 could potentially get a SpongeBob in my review? To be honest, like I said, I'm so like deep into season 1 territory. I haven't looked at a list of season 2 episodes in a while. What dumped is season 2, I think. Maybe. It's possible.
$1.99. I want you to see how crazy the Patrick game is.
Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, we will definitely play that. But yeah, I think I'm feeling Sporkle next week. I'm feeling Sporkle. It's basically like you guys could tell me what to search for in Sporkle, and it'll be things like, you know, name every episode of SpongeBob, or, you know, who did this quote? Was it, you know, Abraham Lincoln or the guy on the penny? Like it's that sort of fun quiz type thing. I don't know. It could be fun. I do want to keep playing this, but it's getting boring and I want to see a new game. Yeah, fair. I want to see someone come on and be like, why is there a reef blower in the top right? What's that doing there? Personally not big on Squid's Day Off. Fair. I mean, I will say, I am trying to keep the perspective of like what I called SpongeBob in the earlier seasons. Is this something over here? Or sorry, yeah. In my previous reviews, you know, I'm trying to kind of keep a perspective and be like, oh, look at this. Like, well, if I called this episode, you know, SpongeBob, like that's what the bar is for SpongeBob, kind of. Not to say that my opinions on those episodes couldn't change if I were to re-review them, but like, you know what I mean? Like now I have an actual bar of like what a really, really bad SpongeBob episode is like. Whereas I didn't have as much of a barometer on that back then, even though I guess I had seen some pretty bad ones. I don't know if this is making any sense to anyone, but what I'm saying is I'm not gonna give out SpongeBob's lightly, you know. An episode does have to be truly bad. Oops. Why is there a reef blower on the top of the screen? Because I want it to be there. What other, let's see, what other picture can I show you guys? Let's see. Here, how about this one? I like this one. That's a pretty sneaking hiding spot for a thing. I guess you can kind of see it from over here a little bit. Yep, my name is Kevin. It's true. It is my first name. Everyone say the line. Hi, Kevin. Oh, that's actually not the right way to go. No, I drew the art myself. Didn't even trace it. Just use vectors. One thing I have been doing is I have actually been looking at the production order of SpongeBob. It's super annoying. Like anyone else find it annoying that there is a packaging order, which is the order that we generally like refer to SpongeBob with, the, you know, the 1A, 1B, all that. There is an airing order, which is not the package order. You think that they might be one and the same. Is that another thing down there, or was that one we did? Oh, it's the other side of what we did. And there's a production order, which is like totally different. Like I know often shows have different production orders to what actually airs, and sometimes production order doesn't even mean like the intent. Like they'll just produce things, or they'll assign a number that is maybe arbitrary or whatever. They might have the idea for an episode in a totally different order. But it's annoying that like air date, airing order, production order, package order are just like 3 different orders that are very different orders. Anyway, I've been looking at the production order of SpongeBob, and it definitely, it's very interesting. I have kind of a theory on why it is the way it is, but one of the craziest things is that Squeaky Boots has the is like production code like the 3rd or 4th episode. Like it's very early on, which is surprising because of how like not about SpongeBob it really is, you know. It seems like the sort of episode they would have come up with later on, but apparently they produced it pretty early. Granted, even the production codes are weird because Help Wanted has a really late production code, I guess, because of the final mix of Help Wanted, turning it from a pilot to an episode. Like they made a few changes. I don't know. It's very interesting. It's hard to kind of. Okay. Oh, I think we got the doubloon that was up there. I think. Or actually, there's no doubloon over there. Okay. What's up there? Can I go that way? Oh, I guess I can go backwards. Sounds to me like I have a square theory. Well, let me put it this way. if all goes according to plan, the season 1 video will have a lot of stuff in it, and way more than just reviewing the episodes. I have plans for a lot of analysis-y type stuff at the end. So yeah. Would have been cool if some of the SpongeBob production staff wanted to be a part of my videos. Somehow I doubt that anyone from SpongeBob wants to talk to me. The closest thing we've ever got is that we have had someone on the channel who worked on the Patrick Star Show. I should have watched his episodes and asked Maxwell Adams more about the Patrick Show, but it didn't really seem like it was something he was like super passionate about compared to obviously Billy and Mandy's his baby. But yeah, I find the production codes to be really weird. Like, the thing with SpongeBob Season 1 is you can very easily tell what episodes are very early on. For the most part, just because of the way that the characters are drawn and the coloring is, like, generally more faded. Like, you can obviously tell that, I mean, obviously Help Wanted, but even, like, Tea at the Tree Dome, Bubble Stand, Jellyfishing, Boating School. These are all episodes that, like, they just look a little more inconsistent in the art. Like the design of SpongeBob and Patrick are just like a little different. If you're looking for it, you can tell. Yeah, like I said, yeah, Help Wanted was made in 97 or whenever that was. It's just, I guess when they edited out the SpongeBob or SpongeBoy or whatever it was, the title card, that maybe counted as like, let's enter it back into production. I don't know. There's also weird things like I think some of the patchy commercials are counted under production codes. I don't know. It's very strange. SpongeBob's vocal inflections are different. Yeah. Yeah, he sounds slightly different. Like I said, I have a theory, but I'll save it for the video. Jeez. Who's my favorite ship on iCarly? I mean, I feel like if you see my videos, you know it definitely isn't SETI. No, I liked Carly and Freddie. I'd be down for that. I'm not really a shipper in general, but like I thought their pairing made actual sense. Okay, what is interesting. I should do yoga on the second channel. Second channel, I think, eventually, is just going to be random topics that I want to talk about. Like, I thought about doing, like, a Spider-Man Brand New Day vlog type thing, because... Or just, like, a little lightly edited review. Because, again, I don't want to give spoilers here, because the movie's only been out for a week. But, again, every time I sit down, I'm like, I should work on the SpongeBob Season 1 video. Unga bunga. All right, well, we got about 10 minutes left, so I guess I'll give my... You guys made it 50-50 in the poll? What? No! Someone has to change their vote and untie this. Come on. Come on now. No, we were done. We were done. You guys are bananas. All right, well, listen. I guess I'll give my review of this game either way. You know what? Great game. I really liked it. I do wish that there was a little bit of anti-frustration on the... That was weird. On the grind. Like, I wish it told me when I had completely collected sections or whatever. Like, I don't want to be told where something is, but I would like to at least have, like, an idea, you know, not be wandering around an entire level looking for one thing. Games like Mario Odyssey have good systems for this. But otherwise, like the main game, like the story, the environments, the everything is very inspired. I thought it was not only a lot of fun, but just like a really cool vibe. I definitely recommend this if you have not played it. It's a very fun game. Redo the poll. Nope, 52% says move on. Thank you. Thank you. Hang on, we gotta end the poll. We gotta end the poll. You guys are wild for making it tied for so long. Chat, you guys are great. You guys are great. Sponge boy me Bob. Yeah, it's time to move on. I'll definitely be thinking of what we're gonna do next, if it'll be Sporkle or Clash of Titans. Is that what the other game's called? Or am I thinking of Clash of Triton? Whatever that other game is. Or if we'll do something else entirely. I don't know. We'll see. Titans of the Tide, that's it. Yikes. Clash of Titans of the Tide. I think this is like totally random, but I think it's sad that we never got a movie about Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. I mean, based on when Ernest Borgnine passed, like I know it just might not have been possible, but it's a shame because I feel like the go-to for SpongeBob movies is to take a larger than life character from the show and like make a movie about them, like King Neptune, although it's obviously a slightly different King Neptune. It's just a shame because the second movie is so themed around superheroes that it would have been nice, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I guess it's possible I could take next week off of live streaming and just work on the video since I'm getting there on it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You guys be on the lookout. If I don't schedule a stream in the next few days, then it's not happening. But we will go back to regularly streaming. It's just, I'm just trying to get this thing done. Get her done. Get along, little doggy. Get a dog, little longy. The fourth movie is about the Dutchman. Exactly. Pie's day off. Have you finished with that video? Yep. You guys made the joke too. All right. I don't know how much is left of this level. I feel like we actually did a good job in collecting things. Let's see. 2 out of 4. Yeah, because it's a small level. 2 out of 4 and 3 out of 5 on the hot objects. So we'll play for a few more minutes at the least. Oop. Just right in here. Around 2016, you said you were going to redo season 1 through 3. Do I still have any art made for those videos? So keen-eyed viewers, very keen-eyed viewers, might know that in, I think it was in the last Spongy Bits, or no, it wasn't Spongy Bits at all. I think it was the continuation versus experimentation, the season 4 versus season 5 video. I think it was the last video about SpongeBob that I did that was about actual episodes of SpongeBob and not drama surrounding the show. That I did show a picture of season 1 with all new art. And I did actually have all the art for a season 1 re-review done. However, the art was done by someone that I am not on great terms with now, and so I didn't want to use it, so I completely made the art again. So I drew it all myself. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to deal with any artists being weird. Let me just make this myself. Is there something down there? I think we looked last time and there was nothing. Yeah, just death. Anyway, it has been a very, very long time that I've been planning on doing a re-review of season 1, and it's crazy that it's actually happening. I guess it's not crazy, but it's just wild that after it's like literally 10 years of talking about it and thinking about it and stuff, and we're finally gonna do it. Oop. In the final square theory, yeah, there was a picture of the wheelchair from jellyfishing.
That cartoon Pustite sent $5. Grinding non-stop. Never gonna flop. Gonna keep going to the top.
Thank you for the super chat. Are those lyrics from Gitchy Gitchy Goo? That's an updated version of Gary Takes a Bath as well in the season 10 shorts. Huh. I appreciate anyone offering. I'm good. As I've mentioned many times, I want to do my own art. I want to have 100% control over everything. I want to and I also, you know, want to save money because I would not feel right commissioning fans without paying them, so understandably. So instead you get nothing. No, but thank you guys for offering. Money, 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 money. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like the art that I've showed off. Again, it's nothing crazy, but you know, I used vectors and stuff to just try to, you know, try to make some cool stuff. We gotta at least finish the slide before we end things off. You can still make your own art. That's very true. You can. You very much can. What just happened? I think the avalanche caught us. Right. Oh. Oh, come on now. Yeah, I mean, doing the art took it okay. Come on now. Come on now. You know, it took a little bit of time, but not a crazy amount of time, and I was able to kind of grind it out. And it was kind of fun, to be honest. Yeah, I think one of the hardest ones to come up with something to draw for was boating school. The one that you saw previously with the... How do I do this? What am I doing wrong? Do I have to hold forward the whole time? Boating school, like, I guess I could have done a boat or something, but I wanted to try to draw something that was evocative of specifically that episode and not just, like, boating school in general. If I did the walkie-talkie, well, the walkie-talkie shows up in several episodes. If I did the hat, like, I could do the hat, but I don't know. It feels a little too generic of a hat, you know? The hat doesn't have a crazy design. So I was like, well, why don't I combine the two? Like, I feel like that's pretty representative. Okay, there we go. Finally got through that section. All right. Yeah, you do have to hold forward the whole time. All right, everyone. Their spot. Haha. How did I know? How did I know? All right, well, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Cosmic Shake, for being a very fun game. I will let you all know if we are going to be here next week. But if not, we'll be back the week after. So thank you for everyone that's super chatted. Thank you for everyone that's excited for the SpongeBob video. Your talking to me continues to give me motivation to kind of push through and get it done. So yeah. All right, with that, PIEGUYRULZ out.